going to do today. We're going to convert back and forth between decimals and percents. And this is going to be a very easy lesson as long as you can properly pronounce these two words. So, who thinks you can do that? You want to take a shot at it? Gavin.
Percent and decimal.
No. Sorry. Tristan. No.
Per and
No. Haley? Percent does mean per 100. Yep. I can't believe that nobody can... Let me help you. This is how you properly pronounce this word. Percent. All right? That's how you properly pronounce this word. Percent. And this word is decimal. Okay? Decimal. So, if you can remember percent and decimal, it's going to be a pretty easy lesson. Okay? Now, here's what we've got. This is a percent, and I want to change it to a decimal. Okay? So what I need to do, if I want to change it to a decimal, I need to scoot my decimal 2 spots to the left. Okay? You see it? Move it to the left. Now, right here, my decimal's after my 35, right after that 5. So if I want to change it to a decimal, scoot it 2 spots to the left, this is going to be 0.35. Okay, so 35% is the exact same thing as 0.35. Over here, move it 2 spots to the left, 1, 2. This is going to be 0.90. Is the same thing as 90%. And yeah, you're right. If I wanted to, I could erase this 0. Okay? That's the best answer. But for today, just so that we can see things, I will accept that as well. Okay? My number one concern today is that you know how to move the decimals. Okay? So I've got 5%. Make sure you're paying attention to this one. 5%. My decimal's right there. I need to slide it to the left 1, 2 spots. So I have 0.05. 5% is the same thing as 0.05. I would like everybody on your whiteboards to do numbers 5, 6, and 7. You don't even have, all you have to do is write your answer. Okay? You don't even need to write those numbers there. If you already did, then you are just awesome. Okay, when I slide this 2 spots to the left, Oscar, what do I get for this one? 0.218, very good. 0.218. How about this one? Haley, what do I get when I slide the decimal 2 spots to the left? 0.648. And Kenlin, what do I get with this one when I go 2 spots to the left? Be careful. Make sure you are going 2 spots. I need to get a 0 in there, okay? When I go over, let me show you this one. This one's kind of tricky. 1, 2 spots. I need to fill that blank one with a 0. 0.041. Now, let me show you this one. 39 and 21/50ths. We need to change this into a decimal first. So, take your calculators and take 21 divided by 50. Amy, what'd you get? Okay, 21 over 50 is 0.42, so this is going to be 39.42%. Does everybody see this? This is a harder one. Okay, does everybody see this?
Yep. That's what I had.
39.42%. So change the fraction to a decimal now. Scoot your decimal over 2 spots. 0.3942. Okay? So, if you are changing it to a decimal, you need to slide it to the left. Now, let's go the other way. Okay, now, I have a decimal, and I want to change it to a percent. So I need to slide my decimal 2 spots to the right. So 0.4 is going to be the same thing as 40%. 0.8 is going to be the same thing as 80%. 3.7 is going to be the same thing as 370%. Like everybody to do 17, 18, and 19. Write those as percents. Okay. Look at here. Abby. What is number 17? 77%. And number 18 is what? Shayna. Shayla. 3%. And number 19, Bryce is what? 25%. Okay. Now, listen. Tune back in because this was harder for the first class. All right. I need to put these in order. Okay. I need to put my greater than, less than, or equal sign. Remember, here's my suggestion: make it a normal number. 1.5. That's a normal number. 15% is not. I want to change this to a decimal. So, if I want to change it to a decimal, I need to slide it to the left 2 spots. So, 15% is the same as 0.15. So as I'm looking at this is a 1. The number in front of my decimal is a 0. So 1.5 is greater. Yes.
Couldn't you also do it the other way? Like make 1.5 into a percent instead?
It's going to get so confusing. All right.
Well,
Will that work? Yes. Listen. Will that work? Yes, that will work. However, you're going to see some, eventually, you're going to see some that you have to put in order that have decimals, percents, square roots, fractions. Okay? And you're going to have all 4 of those. And are you going to want to change a square root to a percent?
No.
No. You're going to want to change it to a decimal. Are you going to want to change a fraction to a percent?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay? So just change everything to decimals. But if you really want to do it the other way, that's fine. That will work like that. Number 26. We had a lot of trouble with this earlier. 8.8%. Change that to a decimal. 1, 2. This is 0.088. Now I want to make sure everybody can do this. The number in front of the decimal is the same. Then look at the first number after. This is an 8, this is a 0. So the 8 is greater than the 0. Down here, 90% or 0.09. Change it to a decimal. This is 0.90. So look, after the decimal, this is a 9, this is a 0. So we have greater than. Okay, right here, number 31. Do number 31. All right, Jonathan. Which one has the highest milk fat content? Heavy cream, sure does. All right, here's a comic for you. You've heard of a wolf in sheep's clothing? So these wolves are like dressed as sheep so that they can get in the flock of sheep and kill the sheep, eat the sheep. They take off their hats and they're looking and says, "Wait a minute, isn't anyone here a real sheep?" So everyone there is just a wolf dressed like a sheep. Here is your assignment. This is one of the few assignments all